Have you ever found yourself getting home at 9 or 10 p.m. after work, wanting to exercise, but worried it might keep you awake all night? I completely understand this struggle. A family member of mine used to work late shifts and could only exercise around 11 p.m. The result? Tossing and turning until 2 a.m. became a regular occurrence. But here's where it gets fascinating. Recent research reveals something completely opposite to what we've always believed. A 2023 study from Sweden's Karolinska Institute published groundbreaking findings about how nighttime exercise affects sleep. In a large-scale study of 780 participants, those who exercised after 9 p.m. reported an average sleep satisfaction score of 67 points, remarkably higher than the 52 points scored by those who didn't exercise at all. What's even more surprising comes from Waseda University's Sports Science Department in Japan. Their research shows that whether night exercise helps or hurts your sleep depends entirely on three critical factors: exercise intensity, type, and timing. They tracked 340 office workers for 6 months and discovered something incredible. Those who exercised the right way at night improved their sleep quality by an average of 41%. However, those who exercised incorrectly saw their sleep quality decline by 23%. So what makes this dramatic difference? Harvard Medical School's Sleep Research Center finally provided clear answers in 2024. They identified 5 key elements that determine how nighttime exercise affects your sleep. The first element is exercise intensity. This is absolutely crucial. If you do high-intensity interval training or heavy weightlifting after 10 p.m., what happens? Researchers at the University of Zurich tested 220 people and found that those who exercised at 80% of maximum heart rate within 2 hours of bedtime took an average of 54 minutes longer to fall asleep. That's nearly an hour of staring at the ceiling. Why does this happen? High-intensity exercise triggers massive sympathetic nervous system activation. Stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol flood your system, and it takes 3 to 4 hours for these hormones to return to normal levels. If you finish intense exercise at 11 p.m., your body stays in an excited state until 2 or 3 a.m. But here's the amazing twist. The same study found that moderate intensity exercise, around 50 to 65% of maximum heart rate, produced completely opposite results. This group fell asleep 18 minutes faster on average. Even better, they gained 32 minutes of deep sleep and experienced improved REM sleep quality. Why such a difference? Moderate exercise raises your body temperature appropriately, while temperature increases immediately after exercise. It naturally starts dropping 1 to 2 hours later. This temperature decline is critical for inducing sleep. Your brain's hypothalamus interprets falling body temperature as a sleep signal. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen measured this precisely, finding that people who did moderate exercise at 9 p.m. experienced a natural temperature drop of 0.5 to 0.7 degrees Celsius around 11 p.m., creating optimal conditions for sleep. The second key element is exercise type. Even at the same moderate intensity, the type of exercise completely changes the outcome. An intriguing study from the University of Queensland in Australia revealed that people who did mindfulness exercises like yoga or Pilates after 8 p.m. improved their sleep quality by an average of 58%. In contrast, those who played competitive sports like soccer or basketball at the same time actually increased their arousal levels, reducing sleep quality by 17%. Why this difference? Competitive exercise triggers psychological arousal. The adrenaline released during win or lose situations keeps your mind alert, regardless of physical fatigue. Research on professional basketball players showed their average time to fall asleep after night games was a staggering 2 hours and 15 minutes. Meanwhile, relaxation-focused exercises like yoga and stretching activate the parasympathetic nervous system, naturally transitioning your body into sleep mode. So what are the best nighttime exercises? According to Loughborough University's Sleep Research Institute in the UK, Light jogging or brisk walking tops the list. Walking at 5 to 6 kilometers per hour for 30 to 40 minutes proves ideal. Groups who started this exercise at 9 p.m. and finished by 10 p.m. gained 47 minutes of average sleep time and reduced nighttime awakenings by 62%. Swimming ranks second, especially gentle swimming in warm water. The buoyancy of water eliminates joint stress, while engaging all muscle groups evenly. And water pressure promotes lymphatic circulation to help remove metabolic waste. Johns Hopkins University research found that people who swam for 30 minutes at 28 to 30 degrees Celsius water temperature at 8 p.m. increased their deep sleep time by an average of 38 minutes. Light cycling comes in third. Pedaling slowly on a stationary bike works perfectly. Research from the Technical University of Munich's Sports Medicine department showed that groups who cycled at light intensity for 40 minutes at 9 p.m. improved their sleep efficiency from 73% to 89%. A remarkable 16% increase. Sleep efficiency measures the percentage of time actually sleeping while in bed, and higher numbers indicate better sleep quality. The third crucial element is timing. This is absolutely vital. The same exercise produces vastly different effects depending on when you finish. Researchers at McGill University in Canada discovered the golden window, finishing exercise exactly 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. If you sleep at midnight, completing your workout between 9 and 10 p.m. proves optimal. This timing matters because of temperature regulation. As mentioned earlier, the post-exercise temperature drop induces sleep, and this process takes 2 to 3 hours to complete. French researchers at the University of Lyon tested 450 people and found that those finishing exercise 2 hours before bed scored an average of 7.8 points for sleep quality, while those finishing just 1 hour before bed scored only 5.2 points. Conversely, exercising too early, say 5 hours before bedtime, isn't ideal either. The positive effects of exercise wear off. Research from the University of Amsterdam found that groups exercising at 6 p.m. and sleeping at midnight showed almost no sleep quality difference compared to non-exercising groups. The fourth element involves your post-exercise routine. Simply exercising and jumping straight into bed represents the worst possible choice. Singapore National University's sleep clinic recommends an optimal post-workout routine. First, walk slowly for 5 to 10 minutes after exercising to gradually lower your heart rate. Then shower with lukewarm water, not too hot, as that raises body temperature counterproductively. Water at 38 to 40 degrees Celsius for 10 to 15 minutes works perfectly. After showering, do light stretching for about 20 minutes. Lower body stretching proves especially important. Relaxing tense muscles from exercise improves blood circulation and promotes lymphatic drainage, enhancing sleep quality. Israeli researchers at Tel Aviv University measured that groups following this routine enjoyed 44 minutes more deep sleep compared to those who didn't. Eating a light snack within 30 minutes after exercising also helps. A banana or a glass of warm milk works wonderfully. Bananas contain tryptophan, an amino acid that helps produce melatonin, the sleep hormone. Columbia University's Department of Nutrition found that groups eating a banana after nighttime exercise fell asleep 22 minutes faster, on average, than those who ate nothing. The fifth and final key element is your individual chronotype. Simply put, this refers to your biological clock type. You've heard of morning larks and night owls, right? That's exactly it. Fascinating research from the University of Munster's Chronobiology Institute in Germany shows that optimal nighttime exercise timing differs completely based on chronotype. Morning types, people who sleep and wake early, should exercise between 7 and 8 p.m. Morning types exercising during this window improved sleep quality by an average of 52%. Evening types, those who sleep and wake late, should exercise between 9 and 10 p.m. for optimal effects. Even among evening types, exercising too early reduces effectiveness. How can you determine your type? Here's a simple method. On weekends, when you wake naturally without an alarm, check what time you rise. Waking before 7 a.m. suggests morning type, after 9 a.m. indicates evening type. Anything in between makes you an intermediate type. Now here's the really important question. What's better, not exercising at night at all, or doing appropriate nighttime exercise? The answer is crystal clear. Appropriate nighttime exercise wins overwhelmingly. A 5-year longitudinal study from Northwestern University showed that people doing appropriate nighttime exercise 3 or more times per week had a 68% lower insomnia rate compared to non-exercisers. Moreover, nighttime exercise benefits extend beyond sleep. The same study found the nighttime exercise group had 43% lower depression rates, 37% lower anxiety disorder rates, and 29% reduced cardiovascular disease risk. Why do these amazing effects occur? Why not start tonight? Just walk around your neighborhood for 20 minutes. Practice for 1 week. You'll definitely feel the difference. You'll wake feeling lighter, enjoy improved daytime concentration, and experience reduced stress. I sincerely support your healthy sleep and vibrant tomorrow. If today's video helped, please subscribe and like, and share your experiences in the comments. In the next video, we'll explore scientific methods for easier morning waking. Start your healthy transformation tonight. Thank you.